Hello friends. So let us talk about the design rule. Now, what after learning or after reading so much of design interactive system, let us see what design rule conveys us. So we require design rule which are rules a designer can follow, but to increase the usability of the eventual software product. So, by authority, which means is an indication whether or not the rule must be followed or any design, so which is suggested. So, by generality, we mean whether the rule can be applied to many design situations or whether it is focused on one limited application suitable suitable for those applications. Now, inside the design rule, we have principles. Now, what are the principles? That they are the abstract design rule with high generality and low authority. And standards are specific design rules, but in high authority and limited in application. So normally we have seen this in the design rationale. So design rules for interactive systems, which is supported by psychological, cognitive, ergonomic, socialic, or economic or computational theory, which may or which may not have roots in empirical evidence. So designers do not have a relevant background in this, and even though they can work on it, the designer rules are used to apply the theory in practice. Now, what are the theory and practice cannot be same. So certain things, when put into practice, a little theory is applied. The theory underlying the separate design rules can help the designer to understand the trade-off for the design, how the design can be done, in what way it could be useful for the users. So these questions that can be answered through design. So in these principles, in this design rule, they have a principle, standards, and guidelines. So the principles are derived from the knowledge, basically from the psychological, computational, and sociological. And as they go into deeper and deeper, so they have a depth understanding for the human element in the interaction. Then guidelines are the less abstract. So guidelines as is important for designer to know what theoretical evidence is to support for the guidelines. So a designer will have a less need of a theory implementation. So standards carry a much higher authority. So in this way, it helps you to understand if designer does not understand the assumptions or underlying a design rule. It is quite possible that early application can prevent the best design choice. We can use certain redesign work also. So set of design rules might be specific to a particular hardware platform and inappropriate for other platform, like one button mouse, one versus two button mouse or three button mouse. So such a bias in some design chrome screen one versus two, it can cause an applicable only in the later stage of the life cycle. So here, in the design rules, uh, we know the heuristic or golden rules, which can be suggested, provide the summary of essence of the good design. So in this way, we finish with the design rule.